WBUD's a live sound of Cracker 1251 at WBUD, where the action is. Good afternoon to you. Temperature reading 33 degrees now, heading for a high today of someplace near 38 degrees. Here's Brett.
Baby, I'm through running, it's true.
WBUD's exciting sound of David Gates and Bread. 1254 at WBUD, where the action is. This reminder, the Super Bowl is coming up tomorrow, 3 o'clock in the afternoon here at Action Radio. All gets underway at 3. Don't you dare miss it, between Washington and the Miami Dolphins. Consumer education for the Garden State.
At 12:58, this is Tom Doyle for WBUD Action News. New Jersey's highest-ranking woman in government said today one of her first acts will be to educate the consumer. Millicent Fenwick has headed the Consumer Protection Division for 1 week. Today she spoke on a New York television interview program. Mrs. Fenwick said there are 2 parts to consumer education. One is, what are your rights under the law? Have you been defrauded? The other is what she called preventative, what to look for and how to avoid being defrauded. She said she hopes to get cooperation from the news media, who could possibly receive consumer complaints and forward them to her office in Newark. A prediction of rent increases in the Garden State of from 25 to 50% have come from the New Jersey Tenants Organization. The president of that group says the increase will come due to the Phase 3 of Nixon's economic program. New Jersey Senator Harrison Williams says that Phase 3 will discriminate against tenants. A judge in Freehold yesterday sentenced a Ku Klux Klan member to 6 months in jail. Joseph Cush was charged with the burning of a cross in front of the Asbury Park home of a black man last February. 3 others indicted in connection with the case were fined $500 apiece. A 5th man, Walter Nutt, is awaiting trial on the same charges. Millionaire Carmen Attilio has been sentenced to a 15-year jail term by a judge in Newark. Attilio was convicted on bribery and tax fraud charges. Attilio has asked that his sentence be reduced because of certain physical and mental defects, and his sentence may be reduced pending the outcome of coming mental examinations. Plans for the First American Civil Liberties Union branch inside the state prison have been completed. A spokesman for the New Jersey chapter of the ACLU said Friday the idea grew from a request from inmates at Leesburg State Prison. He said 10 inmates submitted a request to open the branch about a month ago. On the 1260 Sports Line, New York Knicks beat Houston last night 104-103. Cleveland downed Philadelphia in double overtime 113-109. In the ABA, Virginia 103, New York Nets 93. In the World Hockey Association, the Philadelphia Blazers down to Ottawa 4-3. WBUD weather, sunny today and tomorrow. Today's high 38. Tonight's low 17. Currently at WBUD Trenton, it is 36 degrees.
NBC Monitor News and Lee Ducteau end a 7.5-hour session, the longest negotiations this week, and Kissinger leaves Paris soon to report directly to President Nixon in Florida tonight. Dean Mel, NBC News.
Excitement Radio, WBUD with Skip Durr. 105 in the capital city. A very pleasant good afternoon to you. Glad you're aboard the Big 1260. Taking your calls now on the Love Line, 883-7300. Find out your definition.
Woman, hear me roll in numbers too big to...
WBUD's a live sound of Helen Reddy. It's 1:08 in the capital city, 8 minutes after the hour of 1 o'clock. Have you had anything exciting happen to you? Like maybe a raise, possibly a promotion, an anniversary, whatever. Give us a call on the old community line, 883-7300. Tell us and we'll tell the world. WBUD's a live sound of the Spinners at 1:11.
Spectacular route. Open daily till 10, Sunday 10 till 5, Corvette. Plenty of free parking.
It's 1:12 now, 12 minutes after 1 o'clock at WBUD. Hey, don't forget, we'd like to find out what you think love is. Give me a call now on the Love Line.
It was just a passing day.
1:25 at WBUD, 25 minutes after 1 o'clock. Mark Hughes says that love is Washington beating Miami tomorrow in the Super Bowl.
Claire, the moment I met you, I swear.
WBUD's a live sound of Gilbert O'Sullivan, 128 in the capital city. Don't forget the Super Bowl tomorrow at 3.
I see a change.
On WBUD.
Okay, let's see here. Michelle Philippi says that love is sharing, caring, loving, and consideration. Wendy Goris says that love is listening to WBUD. Lisa Bolage says that love is saying you do. Gary Conover says love is telling her that I love her. Okay? What do you think love is? Give me a call now on the love line at 883-7300. Very interested in finding out your own personal definition of what love is all about. So you call me right now and tell me your definition. 36 degrees at Action Radio with Johnny River. WBUD's a live sound of Johnny Rivers, 136 in the capital city. Diane Owens of 25 Victor Avenue in Trenton says that love is having someone there to kiss you goodnight. Well, thank you very much for giving us a call, Diane. 1:37 the time now at WBUD, where the action is. WBUD's a live sound of Elton John. It's 1:40, 20 minutes away from 2 o'clock.
In Sunday's Times Advertiser, you'll read the heartwarming story of the courageous ones. Staff writer Monty Chafee tells the story of several area people who have conquered their handicaps to lead useful lives in Accent on Living. Don't miss their story, plus a fresh and comprehensive portrait of Richard Nixon in the Sunday Times Advertiser.
Let's take a second out now to find out what George Wasco thinks that love is. George Wasco being of 135 Forester Avenue in Trenton. George says that love is giving up Friday nights for her. Thank you very much for calling. Temperature reading 36 degrees at WBUD. Look for a high today near 38.
Walk on water.
WBUD's exciting sound of Neil Diamond, 144 in the capital city. And let's see here. Christine Lynetta of 13 Rutledge Avenue in Trenton says that love is great. Thank you for calling, Christine. Capital city skies will be sunny today and tomorrow. Today's high should make it all the way up to 38 degrees. That's as warm as it's been here recently. Clear tonight, a low down near 17. Sunday's high should be around 43 degrees. And with sunny skies tomorrow, it's going to be a great day for sitting inside and watching the Super Bowl. Currently, it's 36 degrees at WBUD in Trenton.
Excitement Radio, WBUD Trenton, where the action is.
WBUD's a live sound of Jethro Tull at 147. 148 at WBUD, where the action is. Kevin Zimmer of 35 Englewood Boulevard in Trenton says that love is somebody helping you to ice skate when you don't know how. Bob Slack of 84 Franklin Corner Road in Lawrenceville says that love is all the simple things in life. 148 at WBUD, 12 minutes away from 2 o'clock. Temperature reading is 36 degrees right now.
Tell us your definition of love on the WBUD Love Line.
Bleep! Why did you say that?
Well, we're not supposed to say four-letter words on the air.
Let me see that. Well, now, wait a second. You can say love.
Well, I wasn't sure of its definition. I mean, it has so many meanings.
So let's clear it up by having listeners define love.
On the WBUD Love Line.
883-7300.
Rutgers plans get nixed. This is Tom Doyle for WBUD Action News. Rutgers University President Edward Blouston's plan for a School of Architecture was rejected yesterday, pending further study. The Board of Governors in New Brunswick discussed a plan for a number of hours and then voted to study the plan further. Blouston's plan would have permitted the school to go forward while a cost analysis was conducted. Some board members criticized plans for a School of Architecture, saying it should not be the first priority of the school. They adopted a resolution insisting there must be unmistakable evidence the school is needed before it gains the approval. The Delaware River Basin Commission is now in charge of setting up plans for a supply of cooling water for 2 proposed nuclear power plants. The Atomic Energy Commission has said the River Basin must finish that project before the next step in approval may be made. The cooling water is an essential facet of nuclear power plant operation. The use of aluminum wiring in the Twin Rivers apartment complex in East Windsor was attacked last night by the Mercer County Fire Marshal. 8 apartments were badly damaged in a blaze there earlier this month. While Marshal John Dempster did not blame the cheaper wiring directly for the fire, he did note that it is not as heat resistant as copper wire. He said that was why contractors used the wire. On the 1260 Sports Line, this is the eve of the Super Bowl game at Los Angeles between Washington Redskins and the Miami Dolphins. The Dolphins plan a team get-together tonight. The Redskins have a team meeting this morning and possibly a light workout this afternoon. WBUD will carry the play-by-play tomorrow afternoon. BUD weather, sunny today and tomorrow. Today's high will be 38 degrees. Currently here at WBUD Trenton, it is 34 degrees. NBC News next.
NBC Monitor News.
What's happening, all you folks out here? You're listening to Steve West. This man says that's happening. It's hip, it's groovy, it's psychedelic, it's together. It's beyond that. It is now. It is real. It is everything that you ever wanted right here.